Hey Jags, I'm Allison bringing you At Home with TJTV. Let's start off with Kaden, who has some tips on preparing for the PSAT. And speaking of studying,
with the PSAT coming up, you might be wondering how to prepare for it. The helpful website would be Khan Academy. They have full-length practice tests which will tell you your score afterwards. They also have a page where you can practice certain skills that you think you are a bit weaker on. There are 5 practice tests total, which you can then reset to try again. It's always best to be prepared than to regret not studying later on.
And speaking of studying, why don't we take a look at this super cool website that's great for focusing while studying. Do you need to stay focused or in general just want a peaceful environment to work in? Well, either way, I've got you covered. I found this super helpful website called LifeAt. There are a ton of different scenery options you can cycle through in addition to peaceful sounds and music, not to mention the work and break timers. I love that you can save your favorite spaces to come back to you next time. This site is an awesome way to concentrate and be productive. Check it out! The Crocker Art Museum is reopening. Let's learn more.
After almost 1 year, the Crocker Art Museum had reopened on April 8th. It will then be open on Thursday through Sundays from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Counties in the red tier of reopening limit museums to 25% of capacity, so entry will be timed tickets. In addition to extensive new galleries for temporary exhibits and the display of the Crocker's permanent collection. The Teal Pavilion will include expanded educational and art studio space, a teacher resource center, a space for participatory arts programming for children and adults, an expanded library, and a new student exhibit space and teaching galleries. Make sure to check out the Crocker Art Museum website for more info.
Malia has something to share about the world's deepest shipwreck being fully surveyed. We're closing off with Matthew. Let's see what he has to say.
Hey Jax, biotechnology is a broad area of biology involving the use of living organisms to develop or make products depending on the tools and applications. It often overlaps with related scientific field in the late 20th and early 21st centuries of biotechnology has expanded to include new diver science such as genomics and recombinant gene techniques and applied immunology in the development of pharmaceutical therapies. In diagnosis, the term of biotechnology was first used by Carl Ehrlich in 1919, meaning the production of products from raw material with the aid of living organisms. Reporting for TJTV, I'm Matthew Chan.
And that wraps it up for today's episode. Tune in tomorrow for more stories and information from our homes to yours on At Home with TJTV.